Greetings everyone, boys and girls. This is James here speaking, and today is about the mornings on Tuesday, which means that this today is about the aftermath from Autistic First Sport Games Children Disability 2018. And hold on a second, I need to move on the chair into the behind the scene. And when you're about to see this here, I have the release back in the before the Sport Games 2017, and I went to 1 year ago. So today is about it's going to be have longest 22 minutes the aftermath of the update. So I'm going to tell you about it. So it's been to have the 3 days period, and I went into the bus and I broke up to a bus ticket, and I decided to be going to the bus there. The bus was coming about soon, so either then I was just staying home a while, and I have to. I have the stunning my Achilles collars that I brought up to. I brought to Achilles collars tools, and I have to. I just actually have to the first time there that they draw into my James Taylor Arts project. So some of it made that's got to be is as there's a blend of a publishing to be for there, and there's a blend of publishing to be autistic art gallery, and it's powers by type people is only one just personally in the social media, but and it's a claim that has it claimed is my pictures. It is shown on the trade. With those are a James Taylor art project. Is immediately is that attaches to be as associated to the children's art designer. And what else can I say? And yeah, so there's gotta be have a few hours. The buses there arrived, and I have to go to Bangkok City and stay carrying with the staying along with the upper miles Sherns updates. That's why they call it in him. That's Miles Mike uppers update jar. And there's a Thai personally named Charis of Johnny, and I'd call it like a Charis Johnny. And as their response to be Thai Autism Socially Group, and the part of a Autistic Thai Foundation operation part with Palaso Hotel. And there's a part with a Thai Japan sport place. The part with Autistic Thai Foundation Operations Socially Document Unit. And in that family, it's James' family, went those about Massot with them 2 days period, and without being going with my family at the Bangkok. The reason the reason the James family says went to Massot, and I said to think I opportunity to set was to our opportunities to document United to be group. They only had halfway for recently the lifetime due to the part of the document There was on the purposely our Thai autism group. The Mass of God have 3,680% units. It actually have our it's a lot of there have one recently that they're international. There's an international the United be there's an international to be for United to be that the theirs have a differently the pathy. There's a pathways there. Someone that may is internationally this option to Thai autism group and socially there therefore about autistic Thai games autistic Thai foundation operations socially to document units to be it's floated increasingly likely have 3,000% units. Bontoc also have 4,180% unit. The Moondog have also have halfway as 2,465% units. There's a lot of have to this Thai people that spend always a lot there Thai people of Muntak, Bantak, Masot, Bangkok City, place like Muntak, Bantak, place like New York City, Masot City, place like Savannah City, Bangkok City, place like Los Angeles City. I pretended to be from before at Sport Games 2017, and as a spends as swimming as always as for to be as I got my brown prize, and it is absolutely to pretty good things at a good game, good sport game there. There's a short event course that's autistic Thai operation. Into the right there further is a there right composed. Composed is the right there's in source and the outsource. It's a passes away that is a really thought there as a might have been to Thai people and Thai autism group and it decided to be the children sitting along there like nearly 311 people of children and families. Children and families. Those are have the production supporters and production assistant and the kunder. Is hours that come that Thai people, Castless and Kenny, and Sarah Sujin. And Sujin be the subject to be uncles and Christine Kane. There comes to the Thai autism group of disabilities of children. Spends always as very a lot as I have the teammates with red, yellow, blue, and green. And it has 400 scores in the first prize. There's a complication to be for the sport game. And it's after 3 days period. And spend always there a lot. And woke up to be the mornings with Charis, Johnny, and Miles updates. And went on to the breakfast morning to our it just separately. There's absolutely just afterwards is there going to our at Rama 9 so the first time that I was went at the scenes before so and I just spent it. I brought on the Achille collars at the artist store and apparently the guy learns and stunning on my artist too at the first time is the acrylic colors. So actually it's gotta be have to do it. So it's an artist with a 8 and 10 hour session with a 6 8 hour session, and it's gotta be resume it to be worked to a career. The only have it gonna be at artists there at and after I was going to be as afterwards or as a during to the be document there. There's a reform it to be the recruiters to be the document here at the Masot. James families and the Ian families, the Thai autism group as a social need to be first as abstract as the aspect and as out suggesting and the subject to be in there the fourth to be to the method there within 2 days period. And the afterwards says that James families has come to Bangkok City. There it has as average to be a fringe to be and therefore document and instead of that to always there gumble more than that waste is there as a document as a literacy that's our subject is as expecting to be the associate and the associate to be for essence with a considered there and as a there have the 650% and then they have the as a 1150% unit to be for it is a flow like somehow says 2300 is 65% unit to be method there. It flowed like method 4655% unit, and they had released. They went off there, so they went to released method, and I got have the method 4780% unit, and then the Montauk also have 4560% unit. Buntuck have 4195% unit document. The Kasuts Thai people have what else is going to be 1650% units of documentations be constituted. Those are have to spend always Thai people in their hand. Anyways, at the Thai and the Japan's sport course, I don't think that the Japanese people went comes Thai and Japan, and the Japanese people there's nothing seen in here, and I don't think that Thai people have a Bangkok City says students, their girls, boys and girls students that there appeared upon us of the sport games that it had. Anyways, therefore to be the warmed up to be I feel like it's expecting it to be this healthy enthusiasm. That's just going to be have the warms up at the swimming in here. But literally somehow I got the first I gotta have the 3 prize at the swimming. At the goes that swimming and exercise. So this is perfectly is going to be the direct to be to go into at swimming at perfectly is going to be have to after it goes to school that they're going to exercise and swimming that they appearance that they every weekends is often but of course but but the moms I mean but the Jane family that did not go into swimming exercise due to the part of the that's outside the world to the document here is and the reality in here is a document to be and shared to be for the Jane family. This was have input output. There's a input and then output for that always due to part of has a lifetime to the document here. Document that works to a Massot and then Bundock there. Presumably the Jane family just got stuck into the document here. And the sojournate is a work the time and the straight speed and there's dramatically and it hosts is hosting be that's a strictly socially society with also happen to be the group of a drama and as a hype to be the working into the document here of a lifetime to have the James family of a lifetime and the James family doesn't have to a dramas as anything else. So well, hey, why worry about the James family have the disabilities with your office syndrome? So why do you have to get off there to get out there from document away from trapped with the autistic Thai Foundation, their operations as a mind to there to blowing with your families, with your friends, with your followers, anything about that students. So as there's have the students at Bangkok City, that was definitely to be for there's spend always 33 teenager and I have to be for as people always 33 student at the Bangkok University the student and I don't think it's got to be visit to school at Bangkok at the school that they have this as a lift of minds Thai people with the domains to be the domain is be the giving to be Americans new names and it was perhaps to be that they had to it's got to be what they're going to do. I was the lead members as a lead artist and either way so blah blah I don't know this about that and sport games afterwards is a few hours and there's a basketball games and I went to that but I was playing the basketball as a teammates there and I played on the football game as a left and right and spend always get an adult life and sitting across the teammate with a result to the end of the games. That was at the end of the game sport is released there and they got have the gold prize, the silver prize and then brown prize and I got swimming 3 prize and a brown prize. I actually have the brown prize at the swimming this point so I was just a believer there that's going to be the next time to get the exercise swimming but whatever as a coincidence to be the confessing with the James family Messos got for floated about the 4,520% unit and Thai people have associated documents as Kasut with 1,280%. So Autistic Thai Foundation's operation that won't be ends of a sport games in 2018 and they went to release and uncle they made it to be and he did and he did this. So uncle went off the uncle he went to released, and it's two uncles as Thai uncles gentlemen. So and yeah, that's just about the afterwards. So and they went to released on September 17, 2018, and the end of was a sport game. So they went to release, and they went back to places together so the Thai people. So I'll let me do it. So it's back in the real life, and it's going to be, well, that's about it. I'm getting hosting it about that. I don't think it's gotta be for next time to get the exercise swimming at the dock. So due to the part of the as they're stuck into went to the development hell. At some time, what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, this James family just got stuck into the documents here. So with James' mother, for the James' mom is she went stuck into the document here, as while it works. But somehow, it's a past about 4 years. It's a past of 4 years. As it go up to about apparently she went to go up to like 6 or 8 years periods, and whatever is my second school is going to be go up to grade 3 and then the graduate. So and blah blah is either way to have to talk so long. So well, I'm guessing it's about the 22 minutes. So and there's going to be have extra. I will be posted on afterwards and at the end of the clip this year.